Yeah, Douglas, what do you listen to all this as an atheist?
Well, I think it's a very good idea for a book.
Just because she's on the bestseller
And
list.
it's why your book is on the bestseller list and mine isn't.
I can't read or write, you have to remember.
Sorry, Lorna, sorry?
Yeah, I couldn't read or write. I'm dyslexic. And I can't even say the word properly. And as a child, the angels used to say I would write about them and God, and I literally took no notice. And it was when the angel Michael, when I was married, with wheeling one of my children home, said it was getting near the time to write. And I just looked at him and said, how on earth does God expect me to write one book when I can't read or write? I was very little, just, exit.
You dictated it, didn't you? You dictated it.
That.
Yeah.
And he just said how it would be sent, and someone did come along and buy me a speakeasy. You speak into...
Dictaphone. Okay, well, sorry, Douglas, what were you saying? You were saying...
No, but I mean, it just seems to me that, to an extent, whether you believe this is the case or not, it's dangerous to an extent if you take advantage of the credulous and people's fears and real fears, and people have a real fear of death.
What did Steve see in that?
People have a real fear of death, and they always have done, they always will do. And there are always people who can provide explanations for what happens. If you tell people they're looked after, it makes them feel better than if you tell them they're alone. So people who believe in reason on these things are always at a disadvantage, because we don't have soft fairy tales, and we can't take advantage of the credulous, and we can't claim that angels say rather banal things in our spare time.
Not only that.
Reverend Canon Sam.
Yeah, I mean, Steve's story gives a lot of comfort to some people, but I always think about those who don't have those experiences. I mean, I believe in angels, but I mean...
What do you mean you believe in angels?
Well, I think...
On the M62?
Yeah, well, you listen to these stories and you've got to think, OK, that was an experience and it could be interpreted otherwise, but... I mean, I worry about those who don't have that sort of,
If his car, if he had have died then, he would not be saying anything about the angel. Lots of people just die on motorway crashes.
And that's the point.
And they don't go, you see, the guardian angel let him down.
Yeah, that's the point.